Hey guys, welcome to another video and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Mikkel Winslow and I am the CEO and founder of Acquisition Empire, and I am on the mission of making the world a better place. So therefore I'm sharing all my lessons, knowledge, expertise and also experience in life to help you, of course, make more money, become the best version of yourself and sell like crazy while scaling your business. You can make a great impact here in this world. And today we're going to talk more about, and I'm going to cover exactly how my client made more than $23,000 a month only using Instagram stories. So what exactly is the Instagram story that I used? Basically, just to give you an overview of it, the Instagram story is a framework to acquire new clients through your Instagram stories. And why exactly is it so powerful? First of all, people who watch your content, they typically know exactly who you are as a person. And people in general buy from someone that they like, know, and trust. So therefore, it's very important that you, of course, warm them up. And Instagram stories is a very powerful tool to become top of mind for your dream clients, so they know exactly who you are, what you stand for, and how you can possibly help them. So that is very important. And just in general, it's easier to qualify the prospect because they actually follow your content and also watch it. So you can basically just sort out the people who don't watch your content and only focus on the people who watch your content and like what you're doing, which will save you more time and make you more money, which is exactly what we like. And also it's you have a very good reason of actually start a conversation. So let's say that they like your story. You can basically just reach out to them and ask them what specifically they liked about the story, and also of course that you really appreciate their support. And then you have started the conversation. They tell you more about what they liked. You can dive more into what goals they have, what they're doing to basically get to their goal, and of course find out if there's something holding them back from achieving that goal, and then you have a very good reason to get them on the call. So basically your prospect is much more likely to respond because they follow your content, they actually engage with it, and it's basically very easy to start out with. You don't have to make a lot of money to start out with the Instagram story strategy, which means that basically with zero ad spend, you can make a lot of money. And if you're using this, you don't have to spend money on ads, which means you will have a higher profit margin. And if you have a high profit margin, that just means out of the money you generate, you keep more money in your pocket. And we ultimately like that. That is the most important thing. It's not about how much money we're making. It's all about how much money we get to keep from the revenue that we just made. So how exactly do you make high converting stories? Before you actually make a high converting story, it is very important that you, first of all, understand your niche and have identified what niche you want to operate in. Once you have done that, you can basically identify the transformation you're going to provide for your niche, which means that you have to identify how exactly you help them go from zero to hero state, like the dream state, the journey from where they are in the problematic state to where they want to be in the dream state. You have to identify exactly what steps you're going to go through so they can, of course, experience that transformation, because people don't buy expensive information that they can just Google. They only buy a transformation, something that gets them from zero to hero. So make sure that you have also done that. And it's very important that you understand your dream client, so much so in fact that you probably know them better than they know themselves. And I know it sounds crazy, but you need to like psychologically understand what they think, what they fear, what they want to accomplish, the problems, basically their entire life. Also what they ate for dinner last night. So no, I'm just kidding, but you need to exactly know them deep down. So that is very, very important. If you don't know your dream client, you can't really do this. So before you do anything, understand who you want to help. Very, very important. Also understand your marketplace, who is your competition, and also what are people paying for in your market. So of course you make sure that the service you're providing is sellable. And of course, once you've done that, it's very important that you set up your Instagram so it's high converting. If you don't know how to do that, you can just check out one of my videos, actually the previous one before this one. So I'm going to share in that video exactly how you can set up your Instagram so it's high converting and it will become a true money maker for you. After that, it's important that you start posting strategic content from the story content plan. And what is exactly the story content plan? Very good question. The story content plan, this is just an image that I've just made for one of my clients, and that just shows exactly what type of content you should post every single day. So Monday, for example, my client is going to post a student win and a client result. He's going to use a few stories to make like the storytelling, how his client went from 0 to hero, and basically just use the storyline to highlight the end benefit and also the result that his client got. So that is basically just for social proof. On Tuesday, he's just posting some lifestyle content, basically some content where it showcases who he is behind the business. So it's very personal content. And we're also going to provide a free tip. He's a finance coach. So this Tuesday it was more about how to get successful with crypto investments and how to make money with it. So basically just providing value and make sure that we have the trust and we have the authority. On Wednesday, we're doing a Q&A or a poll. It's up to my client what he wants to use, but that is just to engage with his audience so they feel like they're actually a part of his journey, and we're building like a community. Also, it's very good to use polls and Q&As for market research to basically understand what people are looking for, what questions they have, and also where they are right now based on their current situation. And Thursday is going to be basically a student win, client results, and social proof, just like Monday. And on Friday, it's going to be lifestyle combined with some free value tip. And on Saturday, it's going to be a Q&A and poll. And Sunday is going to be a social proof combined with a hard call to action. So we're making like 4 or 5 posts using the storytelling, how one of his clients made X amount of money or got a certain result. And then we can make a hard call to action. Say, if you're actually interested in doing the exact same thing, book a call with me right now or send me a DM or whatever it is. So we're basically telling people what they should do. And it's very important that before you do any of this, you know exactly who your dream client is, like extremely well. Because if you do that, they will also resonate with your content and also love the content that you provide. And it's all about helping people, providing value, becoming the best known in your field. And if people feel like you're helping them too much, they're more likely to respond to you and also in the end buy from you. And this story sequence that I just mentioned here for my client is built on trust, authority, also listening to your audience and building a community where people can engage and feel like they're part of something bigger while of course getting value in return. So what exactly is the framework to, yeah, basically take your business from where you are right now and make more than how my client made $23,000 per month only using Instagram stories. I'm going to share this with you so you can basically just take a screenshot and do it yourself. Also, if you like, save this video for later so you know exactly how to grow your business without spending money on ads, and of course make a lot of money in your pocket as you possibly want to. So the framework, I know this sound may be quite confusing, but let's just break it down, because the framework here, it all starts with an Instagram story. And an Instagram story, it has three functions. First of all, a like, a reaction, or a view. And either we can also see people who watch your content, which means that we can see people who like it, we can see people who react to it, we can also see people who watched it. And this is a very good conversation starter. So we're basically sending them a DM here, and we're going to qualify the prospect. So how do we actually qualify the prospect? We're going to ask them a lot of questions. Their goal, first of all, what they want to accomplish, and also what they're doing to accomplish that. And then, of course, we want to make sure we know where they are at the moment, at the bottom, and if something is holding them back from achieving their desired goal. And the bigger gap we have between their current situation and where they want to be, the more likely they are to actually hop on a call with you so they can know more about how they can possibly solve. And then you're just going to repeat back what they said they wanted. So make sure that you build a huge gap between where they are compared to where they want to be. And that's exactly how you qualify the prospect. If they are qualified, you can offer a meeting, but if they're not qualified, you can basically just discard them and save them for later eventually. You can probably also send them a free guide just to warm them up, make sure that they are getting some results so they later on can be a client. That should also be an opportunity for you. But in this case, with my client, we just discarded them because we got so many views, so many prospects who was actually a very good fit. So we qualified them, and if they were qualified, we offered a meeting. And of course, on the meeting or sales call, you basically qualify them once again. And what do we actually qualify them for? Of course, we're going to qualify them for a sale. So if they are qualified for a sale, you just go for it. And that's exactly how you can make a sale. But if they're not qualified, you're not going to make a sale, but you can still give them some free value and help them so they can know exactly how to grow the business, get in shape, whatever the service you actually provide, so you can help them later on. But this is exactly the framework that I use for my client, where we generated more than $23,000 in this month in November without using ads. So that means everything we just generated is actually pure profit for us. So very, very good. And it's still counting. It's probably more than $30,000 right now. And that's what I'm also using with my other client, where we generated more than 7 figures in the last 180 days. And we've generated more than $5 million in pure sales over the past 2 years, also using this framework. And who is this framework and this strategy actually for? Basically, if you're selling your service or your knowledge online, if you're a coach, if you're info product business, you can use this, because the most important thing is that you have something to sell, and it's going to be a skill, it's going to be knowledge, it's going to be a transformation. So if you're a coach or info product, this is perfect for you. And my client that used this exact framework and made $23,000 per month is actually a finance coach. So it's working incredibly well. You just have to actually do the work and yeah, do whatever it takes. And I really hope you like this video. It was just a short one going over exactly how I made $23,000, if not more, for my client in just 1 month. So if you like this video, yeah, please like. Also subscribe if you want to know more about how you can get as many clients and sales, and also, yeah, basically sell like crazy and scale your impact here in this world. Also, I'm going to share some personal content. So if you want to level up, become the best version of yourself, just stick to the channel and yeah, you'll get a lot of value here. Yeah, just take care and I'll see you in the next video.